from Penn Trafford, this is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Wake Up Warriors. Today is Wednesday, May 13th. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Nick.
Due to the pandemic, many local businesses were forced to shut down. However, now some of them are starting to open back up, like local construction company Adamson Construction. To find out more about the changes they had to make to open, we sent Tyler Grupak.
Due to the coronavirus pandemic, some local businesses have been shut down. However, recently, some of them have started to open back up, with one of them being a local construction business, Adamson Construction.
Hi, my name is Pat Adamson, along with my wife Rhonda. We own Adamson Construction. We have been in business for 20 years. We employ 4 full-time people and we do work year-round. This pandemic has affected us on numerous levels, mentally, economically, physically, but we are getting through this. We have had our business shut down since the middle of March. May 1st, we are operating at full service and full time, and all 4 employees are back to work presently, which is a good thing for everyone. Our safety concerns, as well as everyone else's, are through the CDC, all the guidelines we are presently following. We have hand wash stations in our vehicles. We have the proper personal protection equipment that is required, that we do have available to all employees. And we try to stay safe on our job sites throughout the day and come home safely to our families at night.
Reporting for PTTV, this has been Tyler Grupak.
While many student athletes have felt the loss of their spring seasons, many are finding ways to perfect their games. We sent Gavin Palechko to find out more.
With the cancellation of many spring sports in our local area, I decided to talk to senior Brady Adamson about how he's preparing for a potential baseball season in the summer.
The idea came to me because most baseball hitting centers are actually based out of garages, and I thought to stay in shape and to stay focused for the potential of baseball, maybe this year, I thought it'd be a good idea to create something that I could still have swings in and still get reps in.
He then showed off his homemade hitting tee.
So this is actually the hitting tee that I've created. The bottom is the cylinder block actually keeps the tee from going up in the air. The black plate and holder is normally used for holding just rakes and shovels and things like that. This is a special kind of pipe here, and it actually, with oil lubrication, can move up and down, so you can actually move the tee to where you want.
Reporting for PTTV, this has been Gavin Palechko.
The school year is coming to an end in a way that none of the seniors would have expected for their last few weeks in high school. Colby Sherwin talked to a senior to get his perspective on the end of his high school experience.
So how do I feel about everything being canceled? Not great. I'm disappointed that I'll miss stuff like prom and graduation, all the stuff I was excited about. I understand why it had to happen, but still not any less disappointed.
Tyler said he felt that Penn Trafford was doing more for their seniors compared to other schools.
I think PT is making an effort to cater to seniors a lot more than other schools. Like, we're having the parade and the graduation in June and stuff. So they are trying to make an effort to make our last year of grade school memorable. But they're definitely doing it better than other schools. One word I would use to describe my senior year is development, because I just became a better person and I just really blossomed in senior year. I became more social. I took some more risks. I did some things I never thought I would do.
In the fall, Tyler plans to study at Pitt for microbiology. This was his advice for any freshman next year.
Don't take anything for granted. If you have an opportunity to do something, do it.
For PTTV, this has been Colby Sherwin.
Small businesses have been facing many challenges due to the coronavirus. We sent Luke Fleming to find out more about those challenges and what businesses are doing to overcome them.
The COVID-19 pandemic has posed challenges for businesses around the country. I spoke to Bob Fawcett of Bellevue Foods and Ken Brow of Meineke Car Care to find out how they're adjusting to the times.
My name is Ken Brow, and with my brother, we are the owners of the Meineke on Route 30 in North Huntington. We were lucky enough to be declared an essential business, so we didn't have to close down. But we have noticed that in the early weeks, business was probably down about 30%, but then some of the customers start getting their stimulus checks from the government, so the business is coming back. We're also noticing that a lot of people that are dropping their cars off now, they don't want to sit in the waiting room.
Business has gone up tremendously because our company sells non-perishable products. So basically, people can buy them, take them home, put them in their pantry, and they last a long time. A lot of other supply chains have failed, and that's why you see so many things in the grocery store that are out of stock. Kept most of our customers in stock as much as we can. We've been out of very, very little. One
of the first adjustments we made was we cut the hours back for our employees a little bit. Instead of being open from 8 to 6 every day, we were open from 9 to 5. And of course, all the sanitizing. Whenever we go out and get a car to bring it in, we sanitize the car so the employees don't catch anything from maybe a customer that might have been sick. And then after we work on the car and we take it out, we re-sanitize it so that the customer might not, catch anything also. Of course, we wear the masks and wash our hands all day.
We've done a few things. Obviously, they all have to wear masks when they're out in the field. In our office, the office personnel wear masks. We're actually paying people more because of the situation. So we try and make sure they come to work. And we've had great participation. We're very fortunate. We have very good employees. I really don't know how it's going to affect us in the future, because when all these restaurants start opening up again, you're going to see people go out and eat out more. So the grocery business will slow down some. People have had a real reality check about life right now, and I think they may be a little more conservative later on than they were before all this happened, meaning they watch how they spend their money. I'm sure a lot of people have gotten a new appreciation of their family life because they've been forced to spend time with their family.
People's habits will change a little bit. They'll be working from home and they won't be driving as much. So, there's not going to be as much wear and tear in the cars. But I really do think that as long as we don't have another wave of this virus, I think things probably in the next 4 or 5 months will be pretty much back to normal.
I'm Luke Fleming reporting for PTTV.
Thank you for watching this edition of Wake Up Warriors. I'm Nick.
And I'm Maddie.
To thank our video teacher who has taught us so much throughout our time in the video program, we're going to end today's show with a compilation Abby McDonald created to honor Mr. Vinton. Before the video, we just wanted to thank all of you for supporting PTTV over the years.
Thank you for tuning in to Wake Up Warriors and giving us content that we can share with the community. The PTTV class of 2020 is so grateful for all of the love and support at school and now at home. Now, please enjoy this video, and for the last time, have a great day, PT.
Thank you, Mr. V, for always being such a compassionate teacher and motivating us to be our best selves, not only through our work, but through our character. You've been such a mentor to me and others through these past 4 years, and I'm so happy to call video making one of my passions. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vinton.
Thank you, Mr. V.
Hi, Mr. V, it's Maddie K. Just wanted to say thank you so much for all you've done for me and video the past 2 years. It's been such a great experience, and I wouldn't trade anything for the world, and I'm so grateful to have you as a teacher, and it was just such a fun and great experience, so thank you.
Thank you, Mr. V, for allowing me to be a part of the video program for the last 2 years. Because of you, I have been able to make the best friends and best memories that I'll cherish forever.
Thank you, Mr. V, for giving us the invaluable opportunity of working in a real-world setting and always fighting for us to do our best, even when we might not want to.
Thank you, Mr. V.
Thank you, Mr. Vinton, for 4 great years in the video program. I can't wait to see where the program's headed to next.
Thank you.
Mr. V, thank you for teaching me a skill I'll use my whole life, and for sticking it out with me as a teacher for all 4 years of high school.
Thank you, Mr. Vinton, for the countless amount of hours you've put into this program to help make us better, and thank you for making the 3 years I had with you some of the most memorable in my high school experience.
Hi, Mr. Vinton. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do what I love every single day in school for the past 4 years. Thank you for teaching me everything I know in video. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Vinton, for all of your help and guidance. Kind of just jumping into the program, it was really great to be able to learn so much.
I've been doing this video stuff for a while now. I would not have been able to do even the 75. I wouldn't have been able to do anything if it wasn't for Mr. Vinton. Just the opportunities that he allowed to me, and for some reason, just believing my harebrained ideas would turn into something, and they did. So thank you, Mr. Vinton, for not only believing in me and sometimes being the only person to do so, but also doing everything you can to make those beliefs happen.
Mr. V, thank you so much for always motivating us to do our best and to keep setting that bar even higher. And thank you for always being a smiling face to wake up to every morning at Penn Trafford.
Hey Mr. V, I just want to jump on here to say thank you for everything that you've done for me and for all your students. You go above and beyond, and you've taught me skills that I can use for the rest of my life. And I couldn't be more proud to call myself a PTTV student. Thank you so much, Mr. V.
I want to thank Mr. Vinton for being the greatest teacher, friend, and mentor that I've had over the last 4 years. It's been great getting to know him, and I can't thank him enough for all that he's done.
Hey Mr. V, I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us seniors. We really appreciate it, and we'll miss you very much. So thank you, and for one last time, this has been Abby McDonald reporting for PTTV.